Food Porn Detroit.
What up, though?
What is Food Porn Detroit? What is that? When we hear that name, what is that?
All right. First and foremost, thank you for inviting me on to the fucking Blaze Canna podcast. You guys are a real legit. Cheers to you guys for that. So, Food Porn Detroit started about, I want to say 9 years ago. All right. And at first it was just shits and giggles. And then it came out.
What was it though? Was it like an Instagram, a Facebook? What was it?
So it was nothing. It was not. So the way it started is.
Was it a concept?
Yeah, it was. My boy hit me up. I was working in Washington, D.C. I worked for CBS Radio. So I traveled the country working for CBS. I worked in D.C., worked in California, all over the place. So I ended up back in DC, and my boy hits me. He's from Michigan. He's like, yo, I know you've been traveling around. You need to bring your ass back. And I'm like, okay. He's like, you should come up with a food blog. By the way, this is a fucking fantastic joint.
You like that? Yeah, we always hand roll them before the show, man. You gotta have the glass tip.
Don't just fucking live life, taste life. This is what I've been missing.
So is that a food porn quote?
Yes, that's a food porn quote. That's my slogan. Don't just live life, taste life. I've been saying that shit for 9 years, and everybody that's in the streets that see me, first fucking thing they say. And it could go for everything, really.
It can. Well, where would you come up with the idea? Were you just not happy with the food options?
So what happened was my boy hit me. What?
The joint hit you. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Woo. Oh shit. Anyway, so I'm in DC. My boy hit me up, and he was like, "Yo, I've never met anybody more enthusiastic about food than you." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." He's like, "Bro, you should come up with a food blog." I'm like, I don't know about it. Sounds kind of whack. Like, that ain't really my bag, So he's like, man, whatever. So I hit him back like 5 minutes later. I'm like, well, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? And this is right when Instagram was just popping off, give or take.
IG's just blowing up.
Yeah, right around when Instagram was 2 years in, okay? So I'm like, all right, man, I'll give it a whirl. And I was always a lover of food. I'll tell you why. My mother, God bless her soul, was a fucking terrible cook. Period.
People don't normally come out here and say that.
I'm going to be honest with her. She loved me in every other way, but as far as her cooking is concerned, she does two fucking things that's all right. And so, like, other than that...
What are the two that are all right?
She does these two Palestinian dishes that I fucking love.
So it's not like peanut butter and jelly and soup? Okay, I just want to make sure we weren't cheating.
She does everything else, she fucks up. God bless her. I love her. She's the best mother in the world, but she just sucks at cooking. It's not everybody's thing. So... what happened is I always had a love for cooking. I was born in Chicago on the north side. So I was raised around all these amazing restaurants, phenomenal food in Chi-Town. We all know, Chi-Town's a mecca when it comes to good food. So basically, that's kind of where it came about, the love for the food. And realistically, it happened when I was in Cali, because when I went out there.
When is this? When are we in Cali?
So this is about 6 years ago. No, my bad. Longer than that. I was in Cali working for CBS. So yeah, it was like, I want to say I started food porn 9 years ago. So it had to have been like 10 plus years ago. Okay. I was in San Francisco, and I realized something about that Cali vibe out there. Out there, people didn't just go to restaurants. You know how out here people are like, oh yeah, let's go to a restaurant and just eat. Out there was like a 4-hour experience, man. They would go have a pre-drink, then go sit down and have an awesome dinner, which the dinner would take an hour and a half, 2 hours to enjoy. They'd savor every bite. It was an experience and a vibe that I've never really took into effect until I really went to San Francisco. Even though I was from Chicago and everything, I just didn't see it that way. And it changed my whole vibe on the whole eating experience, that it should be treasured experience to eat bomb food, bro. So that's kind of like, I understood the mindset of that. And I'm like, okay, you know what? It's all about dining experiences. It's not about just going to fucking fill your fucking belly or just eat. It's about an experience. Just like when I smoke one of your fucking fatties, this is an experience. right? So this is fire. It's got a fucking glass tip. It's perfectly rolled. It's an experience. So
how do we get into cannabis? How did food porn then shift into cannabis? Where was your interest? Like, how did that happen?
So my whole life, like, I've been in the weed business, whether it be legit or not, honestly. And weed has always been marijuana. Cannabis has always been a prominent part of my life. And I've always been an enthusiast, just like I am with food. Even more so. Very picky when it comes to trees, I feel. 'Cause, you don't want to just fuck with anything, but this tastes phenomenal. I mean, it's just, if it tastes good. You might not like cauliflowers, right? So if you say to me, hey, Gus, I don't fuck with cauliflower. I'm like, all right, well, here, try it this way. You know what I mean? You might fuck with some cauliflower.
So, like, prepared differently, or what do you mean by that?
Exactly. Like, that's exactly what I mean. Everything could be prepared. The other day, I hate cauliflower. Reason why I say that. I can't stand it. I like cauliflower that's not cooked. That's the only thing on my palate that I can't fuck with for whatever reason. I just can't. I don't know why. If it's cooked, it throws me off. So, like regular cauliflower dipped in ranch, I can fuck with. But cooked, somehow the texture and the taste that comes out of it, it's not my forte. The other day, I was shocked. I went to a restaurant. I got fried cauliflower, General Tao's cauliflower. And my dude, it was mind-blowing. I couldn't fucking believe what I was eating. I'm like, damn, there's no way this is cauliflower.
That's crazy.
So what's up with you, man? This is the first time me and you officially meet.
Yeah, that's how it is for a lot of people sometimes. But hey, it is what it is. So food porn gets going. You start the blog. You start documenting restaurants, your experience. When does cannabis become part of it?
Okay, so I've been trying to actually, for the last 3 years, sitting down with oil extractory companies to find my right fit. And for the longest time, I'm all about vibes. Even with my business with food porn and the restaurants that I deal with, I've returned money back because I might not just vibe with you, So what happened with that is I sat down with many extractory companies. The vibe wasn't there. And so I hollered at MKX Oil, and they were really amazing. They really, really looked out on a number of different levels. MKX is a phenomenal brand. And I love the fact that we can all get together and talk about business about this. And I love the fact that you guys had me out, because a lot of fucking people are haters, bro. They're going to be like, oh, yeah, we own extractory company. Why are we going to bring this motherfucker around? Blah, blah, blah. It's not like that. There should be enough money for everybody to have fun. So Food Porn Detroit, being an enthusiast, being the fact that I've always wanted to come out with an edible with my name on it, being the fact that I'm for the culture, and that's why I wanted a gummy.
What are the gummies? Are they handpicked flavors by you? Are they sourced by you? Like, so walk us through, when someone buys a food porn gummy, what is that? What are they buying?
So basically, man, I don't know the logistics of it. I'm a food guy at the end of the day, So I can tell you that I have a tropical line with them.
Okay, so you have multiple flavors?
Yes, I have 5 flavors.
You've tasted all the flavors?
I've tasted all the flavors.
Which one would be your favorite?
I like the Citric Blast and the Passion Pleasure. It's real tough between the two. And I had the flavor content of the combos. It's like each one is mixed with 2 different flavors. I have it written down. I just can't think of it at the top of my head right now. But what I do love about them is I've been getting phenomenal feedback. Everybody loves them, and I brought some for you guys today.
Awesome. We always like checking out stuff. We love checking out stuff.
Yeah. I brought some for you guys to give you guys some.
So what is the experience you're hoping to deliver with your edible? Are you do you have a target market, or just anyone that picks it up? Is there if someone at home, like you said, citrus is like one of the flavors. Like, is it a real orangey flavor? Like, can you describe it some?
So the whole product line is based off of the tropical. Like I told them I wanted a tropical line.
Like islands, like
kiwi, strawberry, passion. One of them's Passion Pleasure. It's on my phone. I could show you. There's 5 of them. I don't know why this ended.
So are they indica sativa or how?
They're hybrids.
They're hybrids?
Yep. They're all, every single one of them are hybrids. And to my knowledge, again, I don't know the logistics. I'm more of a food guy when I got behind this whole ordeal. And I just wanted to come out with a product that I believe in.
Will we see the flavors expand? Do you plan to add more flavors?
Not with MKX. MKX right now, I really love the flavors we got. I don't want to get too crazy. I don't want to get too many flavors with them because I'm all about the fan of simplicity at the end of the day. I only really wanted one flavor. It was their idea to actually do 5 different flavors, which I thought was amazing as a brand new partner to have, you know, for them to have that much faith into my situation. As they know, my numbers, you know, they're great. Food Porn Detroit is a cult-like following. So people that fuck with me really, really, really fuck with me heavy, you know? And I love that. I love that. That's really awesome. Just like you.
Do you have a favorite cannabis infused dish you've had?
So I went to one cannabis infused dinner that was actually pretty damn good, but I walked out.
What was being served?
Extremely fucked up. Like extremely fucked up.
I was getting ready for him to say he walked out because it was bad, and I was like, oh, this might not go good.
No, the food was phenomenal. So it was a 5-course Italian-inspired meal, 5 courses.
All medicated?
Supposedly all dosed properly. Wait, where's this at? Not true. No, it was just this, actually this chef, she had it at her house.
Underground event?
It was like, it was just at her house. She sold about 35 tickets. I haven't went to any really crazy ones that were like more organized. This one was pretty organized, not gonna lie. No, it was at a crib. She did a great job, and there was all the meals were fantastic, bro. One was an old school Italian dish. It was wrapped in sausage and pancetta, with a little bit of capricola on top with some sweet peas. Oh man, it was mind blowing. Briscola, I believe it was. When it comes down to food, Food Porn Detroit's made emphasis is this. When I recommend a restaurant, I'm not telling you that whole restaurant is fire. I am telling you to go there because I recommend you getting the same exact fucking dish that I got. That's all I can go off of because I can't vouch for the entire restaurant being fire. Maybe it is fire. But all I can say is, yo, this dish specifically, I've put my stamp of approval on it, coming from years and years of experience of growing up in Chicago, in Detroit, back and forth my whole life, knowing all the fire restaurants, little spots, local spots. That's what it comes down to, you know? So if you say to me, yo, Gus, where's the best chicken parmesan? I'd say to you, bro, if it's still open, because COVID fucked everybody, which by the way, 40% of all restaurants, as we all know, will have been closed forever because of COVID. So all I try and do is get money to these restaurants, to these independent owners that really are hurting very badly right now, man, because COVID fucked their world up badly. I have heard stories about restaurant owners, bro, that grown-ass men and women straight up crying because they have to close their restaurant of 40 years, bro. It's sad. It was sad what happened. And I was a voice of the people last year to just try to get people into these doors, man. That's all I ever try and do.
Do you think the restaurant industry will ever have it where infused meals are served normally at restaurants?
So my goal one day, which I would love anybody to collaborate with me on this goal, to have Food Porn Detroit be the very first of its kind, to have sit down, walk in, be able to order a joint, smoke weed at the table, and order your food.
So it's unique you say
that.
That
would be amazing.
I visited, shout out the homies in Mint out in Phoenix, or wherever the hell, that wouldn't be Phoenix, it's Scottsdale.
Yeah.
Shout out the homies at Mint out there. They're the only place in the United States and the world, that's licensed to have an actual on-site kitchen that's able to cook and sell direct. Meaning, so like say we were to go there right now, right? We jump in the jet, we fly out there.
Yep.
What would happen is while we were ordering our flour, we would tell the bud tender, hey, we want to get a 100 milligram pizza. They would actually prepare that fresh while we wait and then serve us. But because the licensing is so different everywhere, it sucks because that I think that'd be the coolest experience to see, like, you know, around the place. Because like you said, giving restaurants a way to like stay open. If they were able to serve cannabis infused meals I'm sure you would see, even if it was small amounts, 5-10 milligrams, you would see so many more people, I think at least, show up at those restaurants.
That would be a dream come true, I feel. If you're saying that's official in Arizona and it's going down.
So it's already going down. At Mint's the only place they do it. They serve chicken.
That's fucking cool, bro. That's super cool.
Their pizza's the main thing. They have it on adult use for 50 to 100 milligrams. On medical, you can order any dosage you want because they don't have restrictions like we do here. Okay. So you can get like an 800 milligram if you wanted.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, they don't have...
well, I mean, not for me. Fuck, 30
You think that'd fold you?
Bro, 800? What did you just say?
You think 800? Yeah. They make syrups out there that are 1,000.
Bro, I mean, you don't get folded? When do you get folded? I mean, come on.
So, you know, when I go to sleep at night, I usually take 200 to 300 milligram Crown Caps to go to bed. That's what I like for sleep. During the day, I only usually eat about 100 to 200 milligrams of edibles. I don't really push my edible tolerance to see where it's at. I smoke probably close to a half ounce of weed a day to an ounce on bad days. So to add in the edibles, I got to be awake here.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about how you got involved with Blaze and real quick. Just fill me in real quick. I want to know something.
Oh, so Blaze is... I'm
confused because me and Chad were talking and I'm trying to figure it out. I believe it's almost like a media company is what I feel you guys are saying.
So Blaze is, right now, I guess you could say that, but Blaze is ultimately... like, you know how there's bigger brands that are like holding companies, like let's just say like a Venero. Venero Holdings holds like the licenses to multiple
like
companies.
Conglomerates.
Correct. Sure. So picture Blaze is the mother brand, and then we have other brands under it like Fuego, Hype, Forever J, whatever it is, they operate underneath it as separate entities, but under one main company. All right. And the way I got involved with that is Chad, I follow Chad anywhere, so
for sure.
Chad led me to the people that are at Blaze, and
that's why I'm here, man.
Now we drive Corvettes.
Now we drive Corvettes.
So
that's my guy, man. He's an incognito back in the scene guy, but I tell you what, that's my fucking guy. That's why I'm here, man. I'm here because I got mad respect for that fucking guy. Fuego Extracts. I remember I met him 2 years ago. He's just ball was rolling, things were going good. And he fucking progressed, man. He's a fucking G. He keeps on going. And
2 years ago,
keeps on ticking like the motherfucking Energizer Bunny. You know what I mean?
2 years ago was interesting times for sure, man.
Yeah, no, good people though. I mean, honestly, the fact that you guys invited me, MKX Oil. Shout out to MKX Oil, man. Appreciate you guys for having my back, and also shout out to Fuego. And I love the fact that Fuego. You guys are it's all about love. Everybody's in this field to make money and provide for their fucking families and just live a good life and be positive and good energies. And the fact that you guys can invite people with that's what it should all be about, bro. Don't just live life, taste life, relationships, fucking everybody, bro. Like, the fact that you invited me out, that's love, man.
Of course, more than love. What's next for Food Porn Detroit? I know you said you're not going to expand the line, but do we consider maybe seeing stuff besides gummies that you're considering rolling out? Yes. I know you said you had pride in a lot of dishes. Could we possibly maybe see one of those come to light one day in a market where we could purchase it?
Well, in a perfect world, I've been asked, should I open up a restaurant? I have nothing but admiration and love for everybody in the restaurant business. It's a very difficult business to do it right. And if I'm stamping my name on it, I have a revolutionary menu that I would want to put together because I'm just a sick motherfucker when it comes down.
Are you a cook yourself?
Collaborations. I have cooked for 2 years. I do cook.
Do you feel you could cook to the standard that you want it to be, or would you bring in a separate chef?
I would absolutely bring in a separate chef, man. As a matter of fact, man, JC, I was in so many different... I sold jewelry for 10 years inside of Northland Mall for Hutch's Jewelry. Okay, I was Hutch's #1 right-hand man for a long, long time. We were the first people to ever ice out Cartier. So I have a very array of different things, from the jewelry to the CBS radio. I got my, certification in radio, and I bounced around, did that. So now Food Porn Detroit's my baby. It's fucking, and with all that being said, I would love to open up a restaurant. I just can't be behind. I have to be a partnership in a different level,
Yeah, no, that's why I was asking. Do you think you'll
I would love that,
offer other products? Like, do you think Do you think like we did a gummy? Do you think there's ever a chance to see a food porn chocolate, a food porn drink?
Oh yeah.
That's where I was going with that. Is there there an opportunity where you would possibly stamp another product that's not a gummy?
Sure.
And I'm not trying to take you away from MKX or anything like that. I'm just saying you know, a lot of people that I meet in the industry, they're done. They don't like the gummy. You know, they're past it. They want to see something different.
Sure.
Whether that's chocolate, Kool-Aid, Fun Dip, taffy. I mean, think of all the different candies. You know, a way that they could perfect that would be real cool.
Fuck yeah, for sure.
What is your favorite candy? What is it a gummy? Is that your favorite thing?
Dessert? What are you asking? Well, like as far as like
no
or
candy,
just candy?
Candy you'd pick up at a store. I feel like a dessert, you know, that includes like cheesecakes and stuff like that.
Nuts. Okay, my favorite candy. I guess you could say, you know what? I'm a big fucking fan of Twizzler bites, bro. Like the little nubs, the little Twizzler nubs, bro. That's my shit. The little ones, I don't know why. Those are fucking fire. If I was to go like for licorice, I like red licorice. That's my shit for some reason. Big fan of anything mixed berry, strawberry, or a mixed berry pie. Anything along those lines, I'm kind of a sucker for, you know, when it comes to candy.
What about dessert dishes? What's your favorite dessert dish?
Okay, so are we talking munchies? Are we talking, what are you thinking? Like because this conversation can get very deep. Very fucking deep, you know what I mean? Let me ask you. I got an interesting question. How about if I said this? What if God came down and said to you, hey, Jay, you're allowed to eat one thing or consume one thing for the rest of your life every single day? Could be a liquid or a food, all right? And God pretty much said, this will not harm you at all whatsoever. However you want to do it. It's not going to harm you. It'll be like equivalent to drinking a glass of water or eating a celery stick.
I mean, I'd have to say pop, bro. I don't have a choice.
Right?
Pop or energy drinks.
Me
I really
too,
don't have
bro.
a choice.
Me too. That's funny because everybody else gets stumped with that fucking question.
No, that's an easy one for me.
Me
I'd have
too.
to say Red Bull or one of those things because I'm sure
cherry
I'll die very young
Pepsi, some
from
shit
that.
like that. That's what I would do all day. A lot of people I like asking that question. You said it right away. I would say pop because it's the most unhealthiest thing you can put in your body. So I'm like, fuck it. Pop.
So,
you know?
Do you have a favorite smoke? You said you've been involved in cannabis for years. What's your favorite weed?
You know, for the longest time, I've been a very big fan of the Diablo OG. I'm an OG guy for sure. I don't know why. It's just that certain particular strain has done it for me for many years. But if I was to come up with my own strain and put like my name on it, kind of like what I'm doing with that, as far as collaborating with an amazing grower that would be willing to collaborate our brains together, I'd probably say I would want like a mixed berry or like a strawberry kind of.
More on the fruity side?
Yeah, I would. Only because, again, it goes along with my liking of tropical shit. Tropical flavors, the citric blasts, the passion pleasures, those kind of names. I try to keep it erotic because food porn is still a sexy brand. It's sexy, you know? I started it. I mean, you got to think there's three things that the human mind loves. It's just marketing at its finest, you know, food porn. My shirt gets so much attention. Everywhere I go, no matter where I go, I wear this fucking shirt. People automatically look down and like, what the fuck is that? It's like they've never seen a shirt before. I'm like, oh, it's just the colors. Like, I don't know, the colors are pretty crazy. So, you know, food. You think food, you're hungry. Porn, you think sex. What does every human being in the fucking world want to do? Is fucking eat and smoke good. You know?
Facts.
Facts. You know? That's pretty much the gist of it. So how long have you been doing this for?
Forever.
This podcast.
Oh, I don't know. How many episodes is this?
This is episode 15.
15 episodes.
15
so that
episodes.
would mean 15 weeks.
That's 15 weeks.
That would mean 3 months, 90 days.
Okay. So that's what's
I thought
up.
you meant cannabis. I was going to say just forever. That's
No.
the new answer we give for that. We don't break it down.
That's dope, and everybody's been
What's your favorite way to consume cannabis?
smoking it.
You like smoking?
Joints is my thing. I don't usually really smoke any. I mean, if somebody's got a backwood all day, Fanta leaf.
Are you an everyday smoker?
I am. I'm an everyday smoker.
Do you lean more on indica or sativa?
More indica.
Have you attended a cannabis cup?
I have.
What's your best memory from the Cannabis Cup you have attended?
Which one was it? Fuck.
I couldn't tell you. They're all blur.
I can't. That's a hell of a. That's a great question. Because I feel like a lot of people forget this fucking question. That's probably what it is. No, I got to remember the last one I went to.
What artist was performing?
I think it was the one in Eastern. I'm sorry.
Was it up in Clio in the middle of nowhere, or was it in Detroit?
So I went to one in Clio. I did go to that.
Were you at the one in Clio where they backed the traffic down the road forever? Ran for 5 miles?
So it was two years ago.
The most busiest one they had?
Yeah, 2 years ago was the one I went to. And I gotta admit, like, it was kind of sweet. You know, it was kind of dope. I liked it. You know what I mean? So other than this, are you involved in any music or anything like that, bro?
Got a lot of friends that do music. I try to always shout them out, promote them in any way. But no, I mean, mostly eat, breathe, and live cannabis.
Okay.
I usually am always actively trying to do something to promote cannabis.
What's your goal for the next like 2 years with, where do you?
I mean, I don't set my goals by years. I set it by days because I really have until I wake up, until the time I go to bed every day to get done whatever I can.
Hell yeah.
If I go worrying about tomorrow or the next day, I don't really get to focus on what I can get done in the present time. So I try to live my life a little bit differently than most people. I try to dial it into a certain avenue.
Yeah, well, I mean, it seems like, you're doing the damn thing.
We're doing the damn thing.
You're doing the damn thing.
We're just trying to keep it going. We're trying to normalize cannabis on a world scale.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do that locally first, then you can do it nationally, then you can do it globally. And that's the main goal here, to just make it where we're able to do this, because we could walk around and smoke cigarettes right now together anywhere, and it would be no problem. That would eventually kill you and me, but yet we couldn't walk around and smoke weed, which would never kill us. And that would be a huge problem. In some places, we'd go to jail forever.
Yeah.
So until that's changed, I don't feel like my goal's complete.
I feel you.
That's an individual goal
that
that
has
I
to
set for
happen
myself.
worldwide, I feel, man.
Yeah, there should never be a situation, no matter what it is, that someone's incarcerated for cannabis, whether it's use, sale, in production, whatever it is. It's just there has to be another way besides incarceration for cannabis. And until that becomes the normal, the goal's not complete.
That's what's up, man.
That's my opinion on that.
Some fucking real activist shit right
What's
there.
your,
I fuck with it long ways.
You said you've spent time in California? Have you had some favorite products in California?
I gotta tell you, recently my boy brought me this fucking strain.
He's thinking back to the strain.
Sour Power OG.
Sour Power.
Yeah, Sour Power OG. And I can't remember the fucking thing. It's in my jar somewhere. It's somewhere in the mix, Regardless, it was fire. Everything that comes from Cali is absolute just flame. I don't know what the hell you lighting up now.
That is the white cherry gelato from the Backpack Boys and
yes,
the
Backpack
Canna.
Boys. Those are good people, man.
Shout out Danny.
Fucking shout out Danny, man.
I was gonna say his Instagram name, but fucking just shout out Danny.
Yeah, man, my guy, bro, my guy. I love those guys, man. Nicest dudes ever.
They definitely know how to smoke right.
They definitely are the coolest guys ever, too, man. Nothing but
they
love.
Are cool guys.
HGS Hydro. Shout out to you guys, bro.
Danny.
Shout out to all the restaurants out there.
So what do you think is next for the restaurants? Like, how do restaurants bounce back, dude? What
all
happened?
I want to say to everybody that's on here right now, just please understand that the restaurant industry has been fucking hit harder than anyone from COVID. So go out and support mom and pop restaurants. Stay away from the fucking Applebee's, the Fridays, all that shit. Go to
what should they buy then?
Spend your money on mom and pop restaurants, okay? Antonio's. If you're gonna do Italian, don't go to fucking Olive Garden. Go to Antonio's, or go to so many Felipe's. I could go on and on. I mean, go to Mario's. The best. If you want an amazing experience, bro, you want a hell of a meal.
My man's got to try this. Hey, try this, bro.
That's a bumblecly right there. I call that a bumblecly.
Bro, that's that. I'm over here sweating from hitting that. Holy fuck. That's that white cherry gelato from Backpack Boys, bro. Full sweat. Sorry, continue on.
Wow, dude, see that? That's what's up. Oh, shit.
Come on in. I'm just kidding.
Oh
Continue.
shit! Got some action going on. So this place is pretty interesting. You guys got Ferraris and shit. It's pretty dope. I love it.
We try to live a basic life here.
Yeah.
So they shop. So when they go to a mom and pop, that like, how important is that to them right now? They always said it was important to shop local, right, in small business. How important is it now since COVID? Like,
listen, 40%. This is a true it's
like if I'm gonna eat out one day a week, let's pretend I forget what the average is, and I choose to eat out at mom and pops. Am I really making a difference?
Absolutely. Every fucking sale that is made is going towards them instead of a corporation. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to really just stay away from that and keep it very mom and pop when it comes to the restaurant game. And I've always been like that. That's my core belief of Food Porn Detroit. I never fucking go corporate. I've been about the passion. I've been about the passion since day one. You know what I mean? Straight up. I don't give a fuck. I've refunded people's money because I need to get the word out there about quality food, quality fucking restaurants. Period. You know? That's just what has to happen. Like right now, there's a lot of people that think that they give a bad review and it tarnishes your name. Well, I have to give not bad reviews.
How often? Okay, you want to go that route? Let's go that route. How often, if you go out to restaurants 5 days a week, I assume you do, how many of those get a bad review? Assuming you eat at 10 restaurants, how many of those are going to not meet your standard?
Not many. Because a lot of the restaurants that I go to have that one dish that I pick that is fire. You know, that I believe is fucking fire. Like anything on my page that I promote, that one dish is fire. Whatever I'm ordering. I can't say everything else is fire. I can tell you.
Okay, so on the same token though, do you feel like a majority of the things that you're gonna get at the corporate-y fucking Olive Garden, you call them, places are always gonna be bad? Do you feel like people are better off going to the mom and pops and gambling on something there that you didn't recommend, or going to the corporate place and gambling?
Well, corporations have a tighter knit situation. It's a good fucking question. It all depends on how you want to give the money up.
All right, let me get the lemon back.
You know? What?
Cool. Did you get good on it? Good deal. Cool.
He dipped out. He went and got that fucking backpack boy shit back.
We'll have the Billy one coming y'all way in a minute.
I didn't try that one. Here, let me fucking try that. Give that a whirl.
I bet.
Give that a motherfucking whirl.
Fire. Yeah, I should have handed it to you before I walked it off, but I hit that shit. I saw the homie over there. I'm like, bro, this is the one.
I mean, that's the OG, triple OG. When he, gotta move.
That's the ace card.
That's the one. You gotta move some fucking things around. You know what I mean? When you talk.
You got real Italian on that.
I do.
That got real Italian real fast.
A lot of the times, man, people mistake me for Italian. I love the mannerisms. I have tons of Italian friends. I just love it. It's so funny to me. So it's the best, you know? I try to have fun with it. Got to have fun with the brand. If you're not having fun, you ain't doing the right thing.
You ain't doing it right if you're not having fun.
Got to have fun, bro.
What is the best top 3 restaurants and the dish that you got in Michigan that's nearby that people can check out? What are the top 3?
Oh, man, shit. When you're really thinking about it, I would say, okay, one of my favorite restaurants is Stephen Lully's on the Green.
What is it?
Stephen Lully's on the Green.
And what do you get there?
I get the Chateaubriand for 2 with fucking zip sauce on the side. It's a 5-course meal with the best minestrone soup you've ever had in your life. And then they make the salad right there with the fucking fresh anchovies. It's unbelievable.
What's number 2?
That's probably one of my favorite dishes. I just like Chateaubriand. If you're not aware of what the Chateaubriand is, I can tell you it's a certain type of the way they prepare the beef and the steak. It's fantastic. It's a zip sauce. So Detroit originated it. I don't know if you know that.
No, I'm learning.
So Detroit is the originator of the zip sauce. It started here. That's like a Detroit thing. You don't go out of the country. You're not going to really see zip sauce in many other restaurants except for here. So it's kind of like our thing. And a lot of people don't know that. So the Italian family started Zip Sauce. You've had it before, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, they got fire Zip Sauce at the office.
So that started here. That's a here thing. So
That's a here thing.
Yeah. That's a Detroit thing, man. That's a definite. You go to other places, they might have. It's an originated here. That whole thing, you know, the Zip Sauce was originated here with the lard and the way they make that oil. Oh, it's so good. It's delicious. Some people use lard and soy. Amazing combinations, man. My favorite burger, if you're going to ask me what my favorite burger is, it's in the United States. Unfortunately, it's not here in Detroit. It's at Al Cheval in Chicago. It's a 3-hour wait to get this burger. You get a burger. They give you a side. You order a side of eggs with foie gras. They bring the eggs with the foie gras. They bring the extra thick cut pork bellies. You take the foie gras, you smear it on the fucking burger with the eggs. Then you pick the pork bellies, you put them on top. Put that burger on there, bro. That burger's super prime. Fucking forget about it. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable taste. The foie gras with the eggs, man. I don't know if you are familiar with what foie gras is.
No, I do lamb chops.
Okay, got you. Lamb chops. I do lamb chops.
We keep it simple, baby.
The foie gras
I'd try it, bro. You know what I mean?
You guys know what's up. Jimbo knows what's up, bro. Jimbo knows what's up,
Jimbo
bro.
always knows what's up, bro.
You know what I mean?
Now, when we went to, when I was with Chad, we was out in Vegas. We went to, what's the place that we always eat at, bro? That's in Bazaar Meats. We went to Bazaar Meats and ordered the entire menu, like I think almost the whole menu. And yeah, bro, I had a bunch of shit I'd never heard of. It was all fire. And when you say that stuff, bro, I may have had it. As sad as this sounds, I just wouldn't remember because, like,
it's kind of
you know, that's not something I go, oh yeah, I had that, you know, 2-3 days ago, bro. I actually had that with a splash of blah 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 blah. Like, I mean, my brain don't have, you know, the capacity on that part.
I understand. Well, it's the same thing with trees. You probably smoke a strain, though. I mean, for the most part, I could be like, yo, how was that strain, bro? And you could probably be like, yo, I remember this, that, and this.
Yeah, well, we all have stuff that we remember.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and stuff we can't. So that's crazy that you got that level of food knowledge, bro.
Yeah, long time, man. 9 years, dude. 9 years of shit. It's 9 years built company. Been going strong, and again, the people. I don't like to say followers, man. I hate that shit. Followers. That fucking shit's whack. We got friends. Fucking Instagram should change that shit back to Facebook and say friends, because I don't like that shit. We all friends. You know what I mean? So I got the friends that I have on Instagram, in the last 9 years are very, very close friends of mine.
That's hilarious.
Just put it that way. They all fuck with me heavy. Everybody loves the brand, and it's been awesome. The people I met, even Fuego, 2.5, 2-3 years ago, I met the guys. We had a fucking blast. The best guys ever. We just clicked. They're my guys.
It's always a blast.
Fucking good guys. Good hearts. Good work ethic. Good everything, man.
Yes, sir.
Family. Indeed. Everybody's good. All you guys all seem fucking great. Everybody's lovely. You know, everything's tits. You know? It's all tits.
Priceless, bro. So anything, like I said, any other next projects? We're just going to see how the ball rolls.
So pretty much, yeah, man. Just stay tuned. I got I definitely got some things up my sleeve. I can't talk about them, but there's some things that I'm working on. And hopefully it all goes well, man. I just want to, I don't want to put that bad evil eye out there, you know.
Nah, man, keep crushing it. I see you at multiple shops. I haven't got to try them. You said you brought them, so I'll try them.
Yeah.
We'll do some polls in them. We'll see how they line up.
The ones I got, I'm not gonna lie, they were in my whip. I thought for a minute, and they got a little bit melted and shit from the sun.
Yeah, we'll put them on the polls and still just see. I'm sure people that have tried them are gonna vote for them. You know,
exactly.
It's always cool to see. MKX always does well in our polls, so you know. New flavors. Oop, burn the shit out of the table. Better that than my outfit.
Yeah. Oh, which, by the way,
you like that?
I love it, man.
Shout out Northern for getting me this outfit.
What is it?
I don't know. Northern Connections came through with this for me. He's like, look, bro. He's like, the company gave it to me. He's like, there's absolutely no way I can wear it. He's like, you are absolutely gonna wear it.
Yeah.
So shout out him and shout out the plug.
The
for bringing
vibe
it
is
through
dope.
with
I
us,
like
man.
the whole thing. I like
They
it.
look like Trippy Red, don't it?
You know, I usually, I fucking, I love the logo. I'm a logo
I like
guy.
your shit too. Like you said, people notice it when you walk in. That's sweet.
I mean, it's just, it's good logo shit. I feel like nowadays, as long as you have a good logo and a good slogan and a good motto, you can do things, man. A lot of people are like, you can't make money anymore. I don't know. Money's to be made. It's America, so get it up.
I agree with you.
All right,
Well,
man.
as always, man, we appreciate you coming out. It was a great time. Food Porn Detroit. Make sure you check this guy out. He's got a lot of good
Appreciate
recommendations
you.
on
Thank
food.
you for having me.
Edibles available in stores. Check him out. Let him know how you do, what you do, how you feel. We're going to have some of them in the polls. Thanks again for coming out, man. It was a great time.
Appreciate you. Thank you for having me.
Ow!
Cheers.
Cheers. Yep.
You got that.